We need skinnier chairs. No, just in general, the arms get wide. Plus, when you lean back, you feel like you're gonna die. I just printed everybody new copies of this, just so they had it.
What's that?
Of the new fees, of the fee schedule.
This hasn't been adopted yet, or?
We adopted the one, but then, the last meeting, remember Mike was supposed to meet with
Harold.
Harold, and they've come up with the new fees.
Okay, so no one saw this prior to today's meeting, except whoever drafted this, right?
Just me talking, and it was actually, it's the fee schedule he submitted with his.
It was actually what he submitted with his proposal. So,
Wait a minute.
All right, we're gonna call the meeting to order. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Roll call. I'm
Ed,
here.
Mike,
Yep.
I'm here. Kathy? Yes. Doug?
Yes.
Public participation. Anybody got anything that's, what is this, on the agenda?
Those things are on the agenda or matters of public concern.
Got a couple road concerns. I guess it'd be directed to you, Mike. What's going on in Bealey?
We were just talking about that. Called Midland again, and they're kind of giving us the runaround. I'm not sure. I talked to the salesman today, and then he was supposed to give me the owner of the company, and I'm still waiting on his call back. And, Ed was there when, I had him there when we called, and, Ed made the point that it's becoming a safety issue.
Who's Midland, by the way?
They were the company that the previous contracted to re-profile Ely Road. It's an asphalt company.
Well, yeah, I'm lost.
Last year.
Last year.
They did it
Yeah.
last year.
They did it, and
August or something, I think, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, somewhere around August.
the
Township.
mud's coming up through.
The township hired someone to do its roads?
Yeah.
Do we have,
That road.
do we have a performance bond?
I don't know.
I mean, what was the price of the project? I mean, this was a township project, right, Doug?
Yeah.
Did we have a performance or maintenance bond? Did you, I mean, that you're supposed to, was it over 5,000?
Yes.
70.
This was done last year.
91,000, I think.
Okay, check to see, so the road, whatever was done with the road wasn't done the right way, correct?
Well, obviously, yeah, we're having some serious issues with it.
And we spoke to the company and they haven't fixed it. Now, you should, whenever you have the public works contractor's bond says, you're supposed to have, anything over 5,000, you're supposed to have a maintenance performance bond. Check to see if there's a maintenance performance bond on hand. Now, what you do is if you find it, then you should tell them to notify the bonding company. That if they don't get it cleaned up or fixed or whatever, then you're going to take action against the bond.
Okay.
Okay, so there should be a bond for that amount of money.
I'll
You're
check
required by
it.
law to have that.
Okay.
So it should be here?
When you have a contract, the law says basically, if the township entered a contract with Midland to pave a road for $70,000, there should be a bond here in place, unless you guys didn't get a bond when you did the project. I mean, that's what
We
you have,
weren't here then.
We weren't here.
well, you need to check to see if you have a bond.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna have issues.
Okay.
That's the purpose of bonds.
I did know they told us there was a warranty on the road, but that's,
It's not warranty, it's a bond.
okay,
Okay, so you
Yep.
check to see if there's a maintenance/performance bond.
Anything else?
Yeah, on Shaler, obviously, someone drove Shaler over the weekend, and, there's a whole bunch of number threes pulled out the road. It's not gonna bother me one bit, but someone goes down for a small car, you'll bring them flat tires.
What's number 3 of those big rocks?
Yes.
I agree.
Who drove the road? Ed, did you drive the road?
No, that happened over the weekend. I was,
You guys know who drove the road?
They've been there for longer than the weekend did.
No, it was Saturday or Sunday, because I was down there on Saturday.
Can't have
morning.
residents down maintaining the road. Somebody's gonna get killed.
Well, is it a township road?
Yes.
Well, first of all, residents shouldn't be dragging the road. Second of all, that work to be done by the road crew. That's a union business, correct?
correct.
Have you ever dropped trees on that road?
Have we ever dropped any?
Yeah.
Sure, there was probably some in the ditches or in the bed somewhere.
no idea.
I don't know either. I've been on Shaler Road.
How do you know it's drug,
recently.
how do you know it's drug?
You can see where it was drug with a rear blade or something of that effect,
The whole road?
Yep.
from Ethan's down.
Down to Lake.
Yep.
Okay, is that it for
That's all I
today?
have.
Anybody else? Yeah.
In about mid-January, I talked to Candy Owens about my opt-out insurance. And since then, explained to her all about it. And since then, she has basically talked to her a couple times about it. She told me she was still working on it. And a couple of weeks ago, I talked to Ed about it, and he told me to call Tammy and make an appointment so we could get this discussed out. I called. I'm still waiting on an appointment.
Yes, I had to get your phone number, and I have information for you if you will stay after this evening, and I will give it to you.
Also, I hate to interrupt, I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
We're gonna make you a supervisor.
No, I'm just saying, you don't have an issue. I'm trying to keep you out of trouble. Whenever you deal with his insurance, you also have to make sure you talk to the union rep also about it, because underneath the law, you're required to do that. So whenever you finalize anything, make sure you do that, okay? That's
So
what I'm just
can-
trying to tell you.
So can she talk to him after the meeting, or?
I just have some info for him to call somebody.
Mr. Riggle, what's the issue?
What do I need to call someone?
What is the issue? What's,
My opt-out did not cover the cost of my insurance today, what I have to pay for the insurance. And I actually have lesser insurance than the other
Okay.
people because I don't have prescriptions
I
and
don't
that
wanna
kind of
talk
stuff on mine.
It's personal.
So I just asked them to, I'm asking them to pay me what my costs are.
understood, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else?
You want public comment?
Yeah.
I guess I would like to give you February's fire department report. I'll be at State Fire Academy for the next meeting date, so. if
That's fine.
Mhm.
February, we had 32 calls, 16 EMS, 16 fire, $0 fire dollar loss. We gave mutual aid 11 times and received it 5 times. Our average response time, dispatch to arrival for all calls was 10 minutes and 14 seconds. It's 32 calls, we had 1 building fire, 1 grass fire, 11 EMS calls, 3 motor vehicle accidents with injuries, 1 with no injuries, 1 swift water rescue, 2 hazardous conditions, 1 power line down, 1 water evacuation, 1 police matter, 2 assist invalid, 1 standby, 1 dispatch canceling route, 2 false alarms, unintentional for smoke detectors, and 3 flood assessments. We did utilize 443.5 man hours in the month of February. Obviously, that included the couple nights or couple days of flooding that we had going on for that time. And that's something I'd still like to meet with Kathy and Ed.
Mhm.
That's all I have for the fire department.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How in the blue blazes did you have a brush fire after a week of rain?
We did.
I seen it. I know where it was.
Yep. I don't know, I was kinda shocked when it came. He was trying really hard. He was trying really hard. So, and I have nothing on the fire marshal other than I kinda gave you guys a cost breakdown on what it's gonna cost for certification.
Do you have that other stuff that you and I talked about?
And I don't have it with me, I have it at the station if you wanna stop up when you're done tonight.
Yep,
Yes.
that would be great.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Have you just contacted Penn Commercial to get your part-time help? or-
Yes, we have an interview on Friday with him.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, and what have you guys decided about DeGormo Lane?
We haven't.
Doug
You know
stated
it's not a
that,
township road.
huh?
Yes, that's what he was asking us to come take it over.
He wanted us to take it over.
Yeah.
Is he willing to bring it up to standards?
You
for
can't because like Doug said, the distances aren't gonna allow it.
It's not wide enough.
It's not wide enough.
So basically, that's a mute
It's a
thing.
mute.
then.
We've had similar.
This- They brought that up years ago.
Many years, over the
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
Every time somebody opens a private road and it becomes muddy and unpassable, they want to give it to township. We can't take it because it meets specs,
we'd never get any money for it.
and they won't get paid for it now. Anything else?
Well, I guess this is more of a statement than a question, but prior to you all taking over, you harassed the previous board about violating the sunshine law, putting pictures on Facebook if two of them were here at the same time, signing paychecks or doing whatever, and yet the three of you, the quorum, are here all the time. Why is it not a violation for you? And I understand you're not making decisions, but signing paychecks wasn't making decisions either, and you've made such a hassle out of it. And yet now it's okay for you. That's kind of a double standard.
Okay, anything else? Last chance. Okay. New business, Arrows Up local hauler status. I'm assuming we're gonna hear from the attorney.
Research on the issue. I think I sent you guys, I sent a memo to the township the other day, last week.
What did the memo say? Since I don't get any information.
Well, first of all, if I send something to the township. If I send something township, it should be sent to everybody to make sure, because I can do one of two ways. One of two ways.
I just wanna know what it said.
Well, I still like for everyone to get a copy of everything I do. That should be done that way. And if you want, I'll start I'll email to the township and email to everyone here, or email, and that way you all have copies. And I apologize. Basically, from my perspective, Arrows Up is basically, they're exempt from the whole process. And what I'll do tomorrow is, if I have your email address, you can write it down for me on your.
I've sent you numerous emails.
That's right, you did.
When you say process, you
mean the
bonding process?
I have responded in the past. I don't type, I respond, but
When you say process, you mean they're exempt from the bonding process?
they're exempt from the bonding.
Yes.
And I will make sure tomorrow, someone gets you a copy. I get that. And from this point onward, when I send stuff to the township, I'll make sure you guys all get copies contemporaneously.
Okay,
I have a question.
yeah.
If Dennis is emailing everybody individually.
No, I just emailed the township, but I will email everybody from this point onward.
Right, is there extra charge for that than for you
No,
just to send to the township?
No, we don't charge for that, because I don't,
No.
I don't, 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 I have someone else that does it. What they do is they put it to each person on that email thing, and each person goes to the thing, so it's not extra charge at all.
Okay.
All right.
I have a
Bas-
question, what makes Arrows Up exempt?
What makes them exempt, based upon section 4902, if you look at 4902 and look at this bill, I had the same issue down in Dunker Township recently. In fact, we discussed it the other day down there. They call them delivery tickets, I call them bills of lading. And basically, based upon my review of the record, and I'll get, Doug can give you a copy of my opinion, based upon that, it is a local situation that's exempt. You have one way in and one way out.
But they're not exempt from damages to the road.
No, if they damage the road, and that's in that opinion, if they damage their road, they are responsible for it. Okay, the mere fact you don't have to do the bonding means you still are obligated to fix the road.
In that ordinance, it says if it can be pulled at any time if they.
Well, if they damage a road, like I said, I have one situation, it's with the garbage vehicles. They damage the edge of the road, so if you find them damaging the edge of the road, then you go after them for that, okay?
All right. I'll make a motion, we grant.
No, you don't have to make any motion to grant them anything.
Oh.
They are, I mean, if you want to make a motion to adopt the opinion, I mean, it's up to
Well,
you.
the last time, what did we do? We gave them,
We gave an extension because they needed a letter.
And I sent, if I'm correct, I sent communication.
You did, but without actually voting on it as a board, we
Okay, if
did
you want
not.
to make a motion to adopt the solicitor's opinion, you can do that, however you
I
want to
make
do
a
it.
motion to adopt the solicitor's opinion.
I second it.
all right. How do you vote?
Yes.
Kathy? Yes. Doug?
I vote no.
I vote yes. Ed?
Yeah. All right.
And we're gonna monitor that road and make sure it's not damaged.
It's already damaged.
I'm pretty sure Range is gonna monitor it for us.
Who damaged today?
Has to be arrows up with them tractor and trailers.
Where?
Now, as soon as you start up around the turn, they brought all that bank down.
Yep.
And then they got that curb busted going up over there where their trailers.
Have we got any orange paint?
Do I have orange paint?
Go out and mark it.
BCO fees.
Wait a minute, we got damage to the road, what we gonna do about it? Let me let-
Last I heard, on that corner where you're talking about, Range said they had that fixed.
You know, they put a catch basin up at the top, get the water. And then tractor and trailers, Range is not running tractor and trailers up through there. Them tractor trailers, I watched them, go right off of 40, they don't swing wide enough, because there's not a sight distance there for them, just change over into that other lane to get the swing. And that trailer rides that bank clear up the road there. And that last rain brought that bank down. And they just keep running right up around there. Well, that Amity Asphalt Range Resource had a asphalt curb down along there. Well, it's busted.
If they damage the road, they're obligated to make the repairs.
I can tell you that I followed water bottles that did not belong to Arrows Up, and they went over that same curb. I followed them, I could have videotaped it.
And whose project they on?
I have no idea. They're crossing all the way over. They're using that as a cut across.
Is that what is that, a range?
It's a range,
And that range has a bond on it, then we should be making.
that's what I'm saying. It's the
I
same,
don't care who it is.
they're both doing it. It's not, you can't narrow it down to one company.
Road, that's where it comes to this
Well,
board,
let's,
and this board makes
let's
this-
get it fixed by range and whoever else is damaging the road.
How much does the state own from the center of that road?
State doesn't have any of that road, it doesn't belong to them.
Yeah, but what she's
Down
saying
where-
from this, because it's
From
right
the
on the
turn.
corner.
Down on the corner, because me and Mike talked about if we could put a guardrail or a Jersey barrier there by that.
When you damage the vehicle, you're in trouble, I think.
That's what Troy Smith from the state said. He said that's their road.
Yeah, and he said that would be in there right away.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Washington Township.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do they have a right of way for so much of going on to the road?
What you ought to do is, with all due respect, what you need to do is you need to, Troy's a good guy. Like I said, he's a supervisor, I represent the township. he should have maps at that, his station, whatever you call that. And maybe take a look at his maps, or whatever you call this thing, to determine your road.
You're talking about US 40,
Yeah,
it's a 66-foot right of way. So it's gonna take up a good part of that bank.
Where that drains at.
Yeah.
So that's what we said, that we
It
asked.
doesn't
but-
make any difference if somebody's damaging it, it's still our road and it somebody needs to be repairing
Yeah,
it.
the state's not gonna repair our road, they won't repair their own.
That's,
Well, maybe Arrows Up and Range would both be amenable to widening that and cutting that
That's
back.
very possible.
Very
That's
possible.
probably
Give them
necessary.
space, widen that road at the end, and
Yeah.
then it doesn't keep happening again and again and again, hopefully.
The only thing, well, I actually asked Matt from Range about that, and he said that, the owner of that property has really been a pain to them.
Well, but what's your right of way? I mean, you have a right of way on that road too,
Yeah.
so.
But they've already,
They're exceeded our right of way.
they've
Oh, is
exceeded.
it already exceeded the right of way?
Yeah, that's
That's why I
that's what he told me, the Matt from Range told me.
that's why I asked if it was, if it could be state right away.
Yeah, on the
State
bottom
could-
side, because the
you know.
state has a little more,
Leeway.
I still think we should talk to the
What
state.
was the truck count? We were supposed to have numbers on that.
Six
6 a day?
trucks, I mean, yeah.
It wasn't 60, it was 6. That's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
What leverage do you have if you don't have a bond on the road to make Arrows Up repair it? What leverage do you have?
oh, if I can, if they damage the road, you can prove that, to show that they damaged the road, then basically they're liable, even though they're exempt, they're still responsible for the damage.
But that's
What
we do with
leverage
any
do you
super-
have?
with any
Same
resident.
with, what leverage you have, you'd have to tell me it needs fixed, or else basically you'll take further action against them.
Which means going to court,
Which means going to
which
court.
means money out of the township pocket.
Which means
Instead of
money-
just having them bond the road.
But you can't, if they're
You
local
can't do it by
status-
law, Kathy, you can't
make
do
a
it.
bond, we can repair it, send it to Bill.
I know that, I mean, I've
It's
done
no
it.
different than down at the truck stop. That sits on township road. We can't make them bond that road.
There's different, see how things go, there's different techniques we can use. I mean, I've done that with waste management and everybody else.
All right, BCO fees.
Oh, yeah. I met with Harold Ivory, our new BCO, and we discussed the fee schedule, and basically, his fee schedule to me was very comparable to ours, actually on some things was a little cheaper. So in my recommendation, we just adopt the fee schedule that he already has, and we go forward with it as far as, you know, the building goes. I think everybody has a copy of it.
It was in his proposal, and then he also.
It was in his proposal when we hired him.
And he sent me, then, he also has electrical. So
Yeah.
I included the electrical in the resolution, because that way everybody will know if they need the electrical inspection.
Like I said, my recommendation is to adopt his
Make-
fees.
You wanna make it a motion?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that the proposal from Municipal Consulting Service for their fees should replace our existing one.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any questions?
I do, I don't. This is a new resolution.
Do you want me to give it a new number?
Well, no, you have a date, and I'm just trying to make the record straight. So maybe the best thing to do is make a motion to adopt resolution 2 of 2018, because you do have it's a new resolution, so you should show that in the record.
Okay. So two.
So make a motion, appropriate motion should be adopt resolution 2018-2,
Okay.
incorporating the new BCO schedule. Because
Okay.
you got to sign off on this tonight, so
Yeah.
a new resolution.
Okay. I make a motion to adopt fee schedule 2018-2.
I think we got a motion on the floor.
Yeah.
Just amend
He
your
just
motion,
wanted-
amend your motion to say adopt resolution, amend your motion to incorporate, adopt resolution 2018-2, incorporate the new BCO. And that, and who made the second?
I did.
Do you?
Yes, that's fine.
How do you vote?
Doug,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
I vote yes.
Yep.
And
CPA.
I'm gonna make a motion that we advertise for certified public accountant to do our, audit. I've had a talk with Charlie Rupert, who basically laughed on the phone at our accounts. And, he said we have a really big mess. And he can't help us make any adjusting entries because it wasn't, that wasn't in his quote. It would be extra money. So he suggested that we have a new accountant come in, do an audit, fix the entries, and move forward. So,
I'll second.
I don't have a problem with taking bids.
No. It's just as a correction. Purpose of bringing the auditor in last time was not to go through and correct the books. It was to substantiate the statement that came out of your group that said there were missing funds and misappropriation. And Mr. Cipher stood right in this room and said that was not the case. You also made the statement at the last meeting, something about 18 pages of working papers. When the request, we had a right-to-know request from one of your group, wanting to know information about the audit, which had not been complete, the final product had not been given to the supervisors. I notified the auditors that they could be getting a request for information. And they informed me, and as well as our attorney did in writing, that said the audit work papers were not public information, nor information for us, supervisors. And to make the statement that we had them and wouldn't give them up is
No, I think what Tammy said was that they weren't in the office.
No, you allude to the fact that we had them and wouldn't give them to you. That was not the case.
Water under the bridge.
And well,
It doesn't matter because they're not here to make the
They're
changes.
not here, and I've never seen them. And they wouldn't have given them to us if we asked for them.
Water
According
under the
to-
bridge, we got a motion
I
and a
understand that, and
second.
I agree with that, but I'm just making a clarification.
Motion and a second.
yeah,
How do you vote?
Doug,
Yeah, I'll vote for that.
Mike,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
I vote yes.
Yeah. Okay. Water Department. County Public Service Department, Water Transportation.
Just wanted to let everybody know that the Ohio County has contacted us. They asked for a meeting. There is a, they have to vote on it in Wheeling, I guess, how their system works. They need to increase the transportation rate. And they want to talk to us about it. So I just want to let everybody know that,
1980 or 82 was the last time we had an increase, so
yeah.
who knows what it's gonna be.
It's 70 cents, but everybody in Wheeling is getting increased.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is because.
They have to vote on it.
Yeah. We
There's
actually,
some- yeah,
we
there's a-
actually could have waited till that meeting's after our action, next meeting.
Yeah, so, but,
They moved it.
And when might that meeting be again, since I don't know?
April 4th.
Is that private information?
no,
No?
Okay. The reason I wasn't,
Yeah.
What
You were
meeting?
still-
yeah, no, you don't
The
know
township
either?
meeting?
I
No.
said he asked for a meeting.
They asked,
They asked for a
For a
meeting,
That's why we're bringing it up
For April the
now.
4th.
Yes, they asked.
yes. So
We
they,
got a letter and they asked for a meeting, that's why we're bringing it up, to let everybody know.
yes, so I just want everybody to know that, you know.
When they say transportation, they're talking about, they
Okay,
get
so
the water to the tank out there? Or-
Yeah,
What?
from Wheeling, they actually own the piping from
They own the
almost outside of
piping.
Wheeling, all the way up to the tank.
Okay.
And then, they own all the lines, and that's how we get the water.
So we pay for the water and for the lines.
Line.
Yes,
The bottom line, or bottom of the line is, you're not gonna, we don't have much room to negotiate.
we
No.
don't,
They're gonna tell you what it is,
right.
Yeah.
and we're gonna say, okay, or, okay.
Right, well, and the other is that the tank out there, it's my understanding that they want to discuss that tank that supplies the town. So it needs
Because
some
I guess
restoration.
that's the other part of the meeting that they want, Doug, is what I was told from, I called down here, and they said, Evan Midler's contacted them about the tank, and there's a possibility, from the coal mine, from Tunnel Ridge. And there's a possibility they may be able to do something at the tank, make the tank bigger or taller, and that would do away with that pump
Right.
that they wanted to put into town. So, I'm assuming this is all part of this meeting.
Well, just as a side note, before we enter into any long-term agreement with them, Pennsylvania American had expressed an interest in acquiring this water system. I don't know how strong it is, or whether it's something even worth looking at.
Yeah, I would be all for that.
But we need to,
On both ends?
well,
The dirty water too?
you'd almost have to twist their arm to take both of them, but they will take it.
Did you have a contact or somebody?
There is information in the office on, the
I'll call.
office put together a whole package of information and shipped, didn't they,
I'll call.
Tammy, out to
Yes,
them.
I did.
Yeah, well, if we could talk about that,
I'll
that
call
would be.
them. I don't have, but we just wanted everybody to know that it looks like there could be an increase. So,
Okay. Claysville Police contract.
We thought we made a motion to pass it, but apparently after viewing the videotape, we did not.
So we don't need to hear from you?
Yeah,
Everything's.
everything's the same as it was before, but we just
Need to
We got
make a
that.
motion
need to
to
make a
pass,
motion so we can,
adopt
so
it.
they can sign it, and we can sign it.
What are the changes, other than the money?
Just the money.
Just the money.
Just the money?
Yeah.
so what's your motion?
I make a motion that we
3 years?
3 years, yes.
sign the contract with Claysville for police protection.